Who is the first person I think of when I see a Broncos helmet? Easy, my favorite quarterback of all time, Peyton Manning. When I see a Bills helmet, maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, Josh Allen.
When I see the Broncos helmet, I think about Von Miller, unstoppable in the Super Bowl run, just an absolute alien. And then now when I see the Buffalo Bills helmet, I still think Von Miller.
For Denver, I know it's a little sacrilegious, but I do think of Peyton Manning. And for Buffalo, I'm going to say Josh Allen.
Pat Bowlen, he used to sign my checks when I was a Denver Bronco.
And for Bills?
Jim Kelly, running the K-gun offense, tear up the Dolphins when I was a Dolphins fan growing up. Couldn't stand him, but he's one of the GOATs.
When I see the Bills, this is like a cop-out answer. I know it, but it's Josh Allen. But when I see the Broncos logo, who I think of is the Gator Great, the playoff-winning QB, the one and only number 15, Tim Tebow. Go Gators.
When I see the Bills helmet, I think of Josh Allen. I think it's just top of mind because we always talk about him, of course, this season with the type of season that he's having. Front runner for MVP. When I see the Broncos helmet, I think of Peyton Manning.
John Elway.
And for the Bills helmet,
Jim Kelly.
Bruce Smith, one of the greatest defensive linemen of all time. The Denver Broncos helmet, John Elway.
I think of Brandon Marshall. For the Bills, it's Josh Allen. To me, the Bills didn't really exist until Josh Allen. No offense, Bills fans.
John Elway.
and the Bills,
Josh Allen.
One of my first jerseys as a kid, Terrell Davis. And everybody's going to go Jim Kelly, so I'm going to go Paul Posluszny.
I've got to go Demaryius Thomas, one of the best wide receivers on the Broncos during that era. I used to draft him all the time in fantasy. May he rest in peace. And then Buffalo, how about we go Marshawn Lynch before Seattle? I'm talking Applebee's. You remember that, right?
Let's go defense. Center of the field, London Fletcher, 5'10" linebacker for so many years, 100+ tackles. When I see the Broncos helmet, let's go former two-way star at Georgia, Champ Bailey.
For the Buffalo Bills, it's got to be Bruce Smith. Now for the Broncos, I know a lot of people are going to go John Elway. For me, it is Shannon Sharp, because he was a bad dude on that field.
This one's for John Elway. When I see the Buffalo Bills helmet, I think of my in-laws, my mother-in-law. Huge Buffalo Bills fan. Huge Jim Kelly fan.
The Bills helmet, since it's white, I'm not going Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas. Those guys all wore those red helmets. I'm going Micah Hyde.
Who do you think of when you see the Broncos helmets?
Terrell Davis.
John Elway. I don't think there's any question he's the greatest Bronco who ever played. I go with John Elway.
And the Bills helmet?
I'm going to go with Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly in the K-gun offense went to 4 straight Super Bowls.
He didn't wear the white helmet, though.
But it's Jim Kelly. It's not the... Chris Hassel is ruining the exercise. It's the Buffalo Bills helmet, not the color of it. Jim Kelly.
Idiot.